So what do I do now? It would be another week of another demand to move out my home. If I don't do it voluntary, then they'll go to the Kangaroo Court to seek possession on grounds of my health and safety. You see, Home Group Limited has turned this into all their cronies, list all these lawyers, men and women. And I know Mighty PLC, the men, the workmen. I haven't seen the women yet. So, no, I'm not going to consent to 8. The trauma on me already going through. 2 more. One of the same guy in the 4th of the night said to me, yes, we can keep the toilet pan in that bloody, it's meant to be a wet room, but it's not. It's not proper for adaptive disabled people's needs. They breach everything. So, my emails all these months since the 11th of July 2017, when I thought it was as simple as split on the floor, and my friends who helped me unpaid to care for me, because there's other stuff that's gone on before. I reported it to, it's a call, everything's online, isn't it? You don't get to speak to individual call centre operator, don't know your circumstances, they don't talk to the housing management side. Housing management side know everything about my situation, and they don't talk to Mighty Property Services Limited repair side properly. And then I get my data breach. I'm a danger. I'm violent. And then I picked up on that. I saw the written information, this guy showing his iPad. They all work from home with the iPads and things and that. And he just took the pee out of it. I saw they went in twos all this time to my own. So I managed to took that on and get it rebutted. And then I got all this apology. Well, I could see for the harm and obsessive cause, but there's always been things going on in the past months, and it's all been deliberate, right? So here we are, me resting, 17th of night, 2017. What birthday present is this coming up? My birthday, 29th of September 2017. I'll be out of here. I'll be in a care system. And I'll be entrapped now. Absolutely. Despite me sending the documents to very far away, North Lawyer of England, Great Britain, UK, and doing in statute law the documentations, knowing all that document's fraudulent, in the sense of like signing under duress, V.C. under duress, that birth certificate name, which is I don't own, the Crown Corporation owns, United Kingdom Inc. To actually pushing me into representing that name in the public interest law. I've been trying to keep everything in private, and it's just been a nightmare. So I'm just making the video when you know, and dun@bradstreet.co.uk, when you can check all these, whether anything public funded, private funded, they're all companies, and it's all contract law. But when you're dealing with, if you look at Chapman's website.co.uk, www.fmotl.com, so www.fmotl.com, or Guy Taylor, watch some of the videos online, or It's an Illusion by John Harris, just research it. So why do you think all the data's been blocked? Because they know I know what's going on, and that's why I'm just a target for them. And the abuses of disabled people against, it's going on all the time. And there's no reasonable adjustments. There's no disability reasonable adjustments. The violations is constant in many areas in 2017 plus more so, and more draconianly. So I've got no choice but to go public with a GoFundMe page, because I've got no means, got no family, got no extra help to help try and find a way to get funds to help me get everything in storage, packed up, come in and help me. I obviously can't do it myself. My friends ain't got the time, so the only way I can suggest trying to figure out is GoFundMe, raise some funds that way to help me in a really serious dire situation to help pack everything up and put it into storage while all this is going on. And I need help to do that. Somebody that's CBR checked that can come in, company hired, or their employees to come and help me do this. Because I can't leave things lying around for these people to come in and go through all my belongings, because they will claim, oh, temporary move out. But once you're in the care system, you don't. If they deem, because you don't just go into a care placement and that's it. There is a requirement to have all these assessments done if they deem you're unsafe or at risk or whatever. It's a their procedure. And that means you won't get home if they deem you can't cope in your current situation. And that's the way they get this flat back. They're not treating anyone else like similar situation like me around the corner, a different housing company. She gets everything she needs because she's got her mum kicking up. She knows people. Well, I know people, but not in the way she does and sucks up to people. I'm not one to suck up to nobody. I want to be honourable in my dealings in life. And yet it's not the same way. So, yeah. And when you get all your data blocked, but keep drinking, and when you know there's another public services meeting using public purse to go to Hilton Hotel next week, Hilton, and that's costing the public purse more. It's going to cost public purse more to push me out into the care environment where it'd be more cheaper to do things honourably, lawfully, and up front. If it's all up front, say, well, these are the people we suggest we could help you, the proper department, the proper employees, the correct procedures. No, they don't do it like that. It's all rush, 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 rush. That's what it's about. They'll be coming, if they're coming for people like me, they'll be coming for you next. And look what they're doing to people trying to work. You know, zero contract hours, people struggling, you know, all these food banks, people being found fit for work, you name it, it's going on. So, my situation is nothing compared to that. And those that are homeless is nothing compared to that. But the complex thing is, I've got all my medical equipment I need here, which will not be in a care environment. When I got displaced, 2012, exactly the same. 3 different placements, no one near post office or banks. Who the hell is going to be here to help keep up with the prepaid meters, gas, electric, and keep paying for the phone, you know, the landline, the internet, and all this stuff that you need in your own home? I've got no one to do all that. So if I'm stuck miles away or the nearest post office, the draconian measures and these placements, you will not be offered extra help to get to these places. And the extra costs, like using a dongle for the internet, then using the extra cost for trying to find accessible transport, eats into your disability income, which is not a lot. It's not a lot at all. So the balance of the books was just enough to pay for what I need to pay here, and there's nothing left by the time. So if you're working, you only just know that. So I got more extra cost because of my disability needs. So I'm just making a point really just to say this is about my reality 2017 for OK UK, because this is going to be another week. All the documents, a special delivery costs £6, but it might cost more because it's lots of thick documents to send off. And there's no guarantee with a little company, they're out for profit. So there's no guarantee they're going to take it on unless it's going to be worth something to them. So, but on the new documents, the legal aid agency, which is a public funded company anyway, it's all changed now, whether you want the birth certificate, original name, where you were born, right, the place of birth, and what your birth name was at birth, i.e. the birth certificate. Well, I've changed my birth given name like 3 times by common law default, and it's all all documentations now are in that common law birth, and I did it online, free, and it's all accepted as lawful. So they're trying to create the past to the present, which is really deceitful. And I just made amendments on the documents to say, no, you don't share my data without my consent. And if you're going to have information about the birth certificate name sent to you, then send me copies. So if you change it, when I studied all this contract law as well, if you change a certain wording, because it's all contract law and offers, and when you're signing, it's null and void, because it's just your signature. and B.C means signing under duress by force and cohesion. So yeah, I'm dealing with again. All of this, and I haven't got long left of recording, so I'll try and keep this short and do another one later. But today it's just going to be, if it brightens up, I need some more water and bread, and get there before on a Sunday. The shop closes early, and then just get home because the original, they call it a statute or tenancy agreement, is on my former birth certificate name, not who I am now. So, oh, by the way, be careful if you're ringing up shelter or any advice services on this subject, housing law, right? Because they might just bloody well misinform you too. If you're in the United Kingdom, I don't know where it works in Wales or Scotland, but I just know that I've been wrongly advised. And if it's a PO box number, never send your documents to them because they haven't got a physical office location. That's the only reason I'm under duress using this one, because I know they're physical. They're in statute or regulation by solicitors have to follow certain procedures. Whereas as a voice line operator, they're a company, shelter, the head office in London. I'm sure they mean well, but they cannot represent in statute law somebody, unfortunately not myself, in a kangaroo court system. And there's no guarantee these lawyers could take the case on, or even send an agent down to my area to represent me when it's going to go to the court, because they want to go and say, oh, I'm at risk, blah, 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 health and safety, blah, blah, blah. When I know Mighty Property Service Limited employees work from home, men and women, and they can work around me and keep the toilet in the bathroom, work around it, while they deal with the major structural repairs of the 3-day period I was originally offered on the 4th of night 2017. Because I got a shower toilet commode in front of me I use in the day and other personal items because of my complex physical disabilities, right? I wasn't on about taking it, I wasn't on about that my friends have to use it while the workmen are here. No. I meant when they finish at the end of the day, come here after 12:30, lawful disability reasonable adjustment, i.e., and then do the work up till, 5 o'clock, 5:30? And then by the end of the day, my friend will change around their shift pattern so they can come in and do that joint extra time to do my personal care needs and do my meal when these men are gone. So I'll have a glass of hot drink and sandwiches and to have during the day and use my aid in the day. And these emails I've sent all this time since bloody well we first reported this repair. Now it's sent to major structural repair. All these emails to and fro made it quite clear all these facts what I just said. And not one home group, repair side, maintenance side, housing side has bothered employees to make my bloody facts clear. Instead, they want to send 2 more men out because we're concerned about how you're going to cope, how it's going to impact you in your own. Do you see what I'm saying? Read between the lines. I'm almost finished now on the time of the recording, so I'll try and do another video. If I talk too fast, just stop, pause, make some notes, help yourself, and try, if you've got a family or friend to help you, and educate yourself, because who the hell is going to do that for you? I only know too well what's happened to me is a deliberate to get me out. This just want to target me. Why do you think? You see my other videos mainly about the weather, but I know we're living in illusion. It's not real. So that's why these CDs behind me, meditation and stuff I do subconsciously and put chill out music on the day. But my ill health is such a situation now that there will never ever be. They're blocking all my data. All these data is breach is going on constantly. It's not my data, it's a trust name data, And it's all deliberate, because no one's held accountable anymore. And it's totally unlawful, unless you've got your health to challenge it all. So all I'm saying is that be careful. And if you see me doing a video, say GoFundMe, this is my GoFundMe page, it's only because I need now to raise funds. Number